Salwe, and welcome back to another Robert Doji Jr. Let's Play. Getting back into it. Duke Eustache of Flanders. When we left off, we just consolidated all of Flanders. We had taken over the duchy. We just need to get Ghent, but I figured we'd do a quick check of the world real quick, see where everything's at. Byzantine Empire is still holding on, pushing into the Middle East, into the Levant there. Seljuk Empire's getting pretty large. Gazavids as well. Cumania, that's Cumania. Cumania, probably the largest step faction out there. Looks like Novgorod's become Hostan, and then Karelia, or not, Karelia's taken over Novgorod. This is probably Rus, Kievan Rus, that's what that is. Sweden's up here. I think this is all Catholic for the most part. Very little Germanic left. We've got some Slavic and Ramuva up here. Catholic Poland, Catholic Hungary. Bogmalist. Interesting. But that's the state of the world at large, so let's get into it. Get back into it, see what we got in store for us. Probably have to press our de jure claim on Herbert, the last Carling. Get Ghent from him, leave him with just Vermandois. That'll give us the whole duchy. We gotta get our centralization up. We gotta diminish council power. Yeah, they're gonna be opposed. Oh, they'd support it? Oh. Well, let's see if they'd support me stripping their authority. I could have sworn I already did this one. Oh, we're back in, this is the Council for Flanders now, so I have to redo this. That's fantastic. Okay, I just need to buy one favor. We'll do that. And then... yeah, we'll do that first. We've got a lot of laws we need to pass, and not a lot of time to do it. Calling council support. Thank you, Bergen the Lucky. What makes you the lucky? Nothing lucky about you. You screwed up our last plot by hiring that maid that ratted us out. Okay. Nice. So we'll be able to get council power taken away for imprisonment. Do one. Lords of Flanders have approved the institution of the ruler imprisonment sovereignty law. Nice. So 5 years until we can do that again. Gosh, our demesne size is just terrible. I think we'll go to war. How many levies do we have? We'll go to war real quick for the last de jure claim. Oh shit. We gotta do this now. He is being attacked by the Holy Roman Empire for a vassalization war. If the Holy Roman Empire wins before we can, our de jure claim will be against the entire, like the whole Kaiser. How many troops does he got? Probably like 19,000. Yeah, we gotta do this. We gotta be quick. Call in our ally, King Gottfried of Lotharingia. Get our troops there firstest. We gotta get there the firstest with the mostest. An old adage in war. I think a U.S. Civil War general said the new key to warfare is getting there the firstest with the mostest. Put me there, siege leader, our sons. Okay, now it's just a race against time. We haven't won a battle yet, which is going to hurt us because it's already 46% in favor of the Holy Roman Empire. Great, they're gonna win this. God. I'd like to give you a seat on my council and therefore offer you the title of Spy Master of the Kingdom of France. My intrigue is not that good. What? Okay. No, actually, I can't do that right now. I need to maintain this war. I need to make sure he doesn't put me somewhere and I can't be a siege leader anymore. So we'll deny that offer for now. Who's this? Margot, my granddaughter, Eustaticia's daughter. Educate her with diplomacy. Well, Meryl the steward do it. The Ethiopian steward. Still 46% in favor of the Kaiser, 46% in favor of us. Siege. A lot of the battles in CK2, you need a significant victory in the field or 3 years in order to get 100% war score. I don't know if that'll be the same for this war or not. Oftentimes it'll say like war score cap because no significant battle has been fought, but he has no troops to fight us. And the Kaiser fought that battle already, so that would be unfortunate if the Kaiser gets this. Which I think he's going to. Drats. What a pisser. Oh, nice. Yes. I will accept your surrender. Oh, that worked out in our favor. Okay, good. And there it is. Flanders. DBU Dynasty has taken it. And I think Diore. I think the capital of Flanders is usually in Bruges. And we've got an extra castle down here. Yeah, that's Dutch. Nah, we'll leave the capital over here in Bouillon. It's our namesake. We'll leave it down here. Okay. Can't change any more laws yet. We gotta take her out. She's not gonna give him any more kids, and we need a son. We need a grandson. I need to send him a gift. Actually, if I remember right. Yeah, we still owe money to Jewish moneylenders, so we gotta save money. We'll save money, try to repay the Jews, and then get our daughter-in-law killed. Try to get our heir son. Oudenard. Yeah, there it is. Vermandois, last Carlings, now Holy Roman Empire. Van Loon, the Tenacious. King Philippe, doing not too good in his war with France. Pretty, like a lot of stalemate back and forth sieging. Oh, this is my slothful heir. I'll get him to be less slothful when I'm around. 56% chance. Of course that didn't work. He just hates me. Good. Let's change this. Who's this? My daughter-in-law. Ooh. Well. Nah, it's not appropriate. It's not befitting of my character. I can't change that stewardship. We don't really need the war focus much anymore now that we've consolidated our lands here in Flanders. We're paranoid, but you know, I feel like we're secure here. We've got our base of power now. We don't need to worry about that Dutch Van Vlaanderen trying to take our lands anymore. This is my granddaughter being educated in diplomacy. What are the Burgundians doing down here? Just revolt war. Nice! Arnold is of age. And the Duchess of Anjou actually survived into adulthood. That's pretty surprising. Waldensian revolt is going to probably succeed. Interesting. Yeah, let's marry him off. Try to get our dynasty on the Duchy of Anjou. We don't have the troops to attack these Waldensians, or else I'd help out King Philippe. Yeah, our money's abysmal just because we're so over our demesne. We can't change our focus until 1088. That's 3 years from now. How's our plot power looking? 53. Not very good. Illicit has passed. Raymond Roger de Comines. There's a loss to all of us. Rurikid, Russian Orthodox. He's the suzerain, or he's the nomad tributary of the Host. Okay. I was wondering why this was called Hostin. Mayor Savory feels I risk too much with my escapades and tried to persuade me to stop risking my life. Real. Holy Roman Empire looking pretty scary. Wonder if they'll expand north into all this crap. We have an alliance with Lotharingia. The other big power players look like Saxony, Bohemia, Bavaria, Franconia, Swabia, Bologne, maybe. Yeah, Bohemia got 5,000 troops. Probably followed by Lotharingia with 3.5. Well, France is just getting picked apart down here. Waldensians are just getting bigger in number. King Philippe's just romping around in London, Bedford. It is clear to you that King Philippe's commanders are nothing more than rabble, all brawn and no finesse. You, on the other hand, are an experienced tactician and a great teacher to boot. Perhaps you could offer to train Philippe's commanders in the hopes of gaining his favor. I shall send him a letter offering my services. A daughter was born to Baudouin of Bologne and Mathilde de Hauteville, named Alex. Nice. Excellent, now I have leverage on him. So, I think I'm not on his council right now. Liege Council. The Duke of Toulouse. I'd make a much better marshal than him. How do I use my favor? Demand council position of marshal. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We don't need to fight battles anymore, so we're free to be marshal for him. Marshal of France, nice. I offer you a gift. There it is. I love it when a plan comes together. Use a favor to demand. He puts me on the council. Now he needs my favor while I'm on the council, so he gives me 200 gold. I can repay the Jewish moneylenders. Perfect. I am going to prohibit myself from leading armies, though. I don't want to die just yet. He'll owe me a favor. No. You can pay me for favors, but... Oh. Oh, and he died. I got to know him for a long time. Bro, do something. Crush these Waldensians. I've decided to institute the tax-shifted burgher obligations laws. All that I need is the support of yourself and my other loyal vassals. Yeah, sure, whatever. Gotta wait for that. Oh, we'd get more support for this. 53% ain't really much. Oh, so he lost his claim somehow when his old man died. A natural death. He lost the war for these two counties for some reason. I wonder why. Since they came to Paris, we have never had a shortage of soldiers reinforcing our troops. They know that fame and fortune awaits. You're welcome, Hughes. He's a pretty diplomatic king. No. You can buy favors from I'm a very cheap person. The other dukes can buy favors from me, but I'm not doing it for free. This is our granddaughter. We'll give her a stewardship focus. Kind of scared putting her in the trust of a lustful old guy, but you know, things were different back then. Great. Waldensians successfully revolted. Kaiser still got his anti-pope. It's destroying moral authority left and right. Nope, the Duchess of Aquitaine said, hell no. Hell no. No. King William II of England. Interesting. Interesting. The church has gotten some very beautiful stained glass windows, and as I and King Hughes II contemplated the windows, the priest approached us and asked what we thought about them. I had thought about the symbolism of the windows, while King Hughes II just repeated what I said. He is too arbitrary to voice his own opinion. It was a bit flattering, really. I'm kind, so I'll just say it was a bit flattering, you know. It was nice of him to agree with me. How old am I? 61? I've only had this for 2 years. I would need 8 more before I can change the inheritance laws to uninherit Baldwin. And I think I would also need more cultural points. Yeah, not very many, but yeah. Jihad for Anatolia, another one. The great Sunni Caliph El-Qadir II has decided to call a jihad against the Kafirs in the Kingdom of Anatolia. He urges all righteous Sunni Muslims to take up arms against the depraved Basileus Constantinus IV of the Byzantine Empire for the glory of Islam. Allah is merciful. No concern of ours. Jihad for Anatolia. Interesting. So that would be all of this, but not Antioch. And what is that? Galilee? Tripoli? Huh. Oh, great. Eustace has great pox. That's pretty much a death sentence. Pretty much a death sentence for Eustace. I mean, it's not a matter of if, but when. Well, we'll call for the court physician, but I'd really rather not play as a syphilitic invalid. She's being trained in diplomacy, but she has great... We're gonna switch this up. Who? This one. Yeah. Have the mayor teach her the ways of stewardship. Got great traits for it. Labordan Peasant Revolt. You can actually win this one, fleet? Can you actually do something about that this time, or? Joffrey de Tarentese. Give him a martial education so we can get some more commanders and knights. The world is a dangerous place and plots are everywhere. I don't think I care too much, to be honest. %, 3%. We need to try to survive long enough to change the inheritance laws and get the cultural points. How long do we need to... We took this over in 85, I think. 86? 84. 1084, we've had this. We need to get to 1094. At 1094, that's 7 years from now. I'd be 69 years old. That's pretty late in the game for a character, I feel like. We could try to do the hunting focus. That gives us some more health. This usually just gives you the stress trait. The stewardship focus. Yeah, but wait. I'd like to go stewardship to start building up some money. Get our stewardship up. Might go hunting to try and stay alive just long enough that we can change our inheritance laws. Maybe not to primo, maybe to elective. Try and get Bogman on the throne, I guess. We gotta assign our grandson here. I did not understand fear before, but once you have felt your legs shake and teeth chatter with fear, then it is hard to remain brave. It's not like a coward, does it? That's good. Lost brave. Constance of French Revolt has declared French Revolt civil war for Gavelkind. They're probably gonna win. That is a lot of there's a lot of people revolting. So my daughter-in-law is revolting for Gavelkind. Why? Who stands to benefit from that? Or maybe she just doesn't want a powerful liege or something? Bishop Gargamel of Tirwan has usurped the title Bishopric of Tirwan from Ansel. Bishop of Dornick. Get on in here, Bertrand. Research some cultural tech. Help me with my inheritance problems. Count Rogier of Hainaut is trying to usurp my title. His chancellor, Bishop Emma of Cambrai, is supposedly traveling around Ypres, trying to find both documents and supports to help him legitimize a claim on the title. I need to do something about it. Try to bribe him, try to make him disappear. Why not? Trying to take my stuff. The assassin succeeded. The troublesome chancellor who was roaming around the country trying to fabricate a claim on my title is no more. And there's no trace leading back to me. Excellent. For physician, Bertrand. Hope you're better than that vibe kill guy. And we'll make Hubert the mayor of Ypres one of our knights. Oh yeah, that revolt's definitely going to succeed. Definitely going to succeed. Another revolt up in England here too. Edgar the Hunter and Edgar the Hunter's war for England. He's probably going to win. Anglo-Saxons strike back. A one-handed hunter. Huh. The peasants of Ghent are quite far apart and spread out. Your spymaster, Bargain de Gramont, suggests in investing in a provincial messenger system so that they communicate with their kin more easily. He claims doing so to attract... Ah, yes, an excellent idea. Increase prosperity there a little bit. The conversion of Lithuania. Tribes of Lithuania have been converted thanks to Emperor Emo the Tenacious. God has finally touched them. Good. This guy's really making a name for himself. Daughter was born to Hughes de Tarentaise and Isabel de Montfort, named Isabel. Nice. Can't change this until 2 August. Yeah, he's definitely going to lose that war. He's really got to start consolidating France proper. He's got to go to a holy war, get Upper Brittany back. Take Rojan, Maine, Persian, Vixen, and then go for Normandy. I feel like he, you know, if he could just prevent some internal dissension for a few years, he'd easily have the troops to take all these things back. Spain's looking as fractured as ever. It seems that Duke Fawkes of Berry, the spymaster of King Hughes of France, has been sent to Paris to investigate rumors of a plot. Maybe he should be silenced before he finds out about my plot to kill Eileen and Nick Murchan. Well, my son's syphilitic now, so it doesn't really matter to kill her. Better not risk it. I'd gain nothing from doing that. New plot is to survive. So that gives us plus 1.5 health. And... oh, give us health. One of the courtiers always treats the servants with contempt, and if I hadn't interfered, the courtier would have likely beaten one of the servants. I reprimanded the courtier and said, kindness is a virtue, and you should show empathy and trust without prejudice, even if your servant is a commoner. I hope the courtier listened and understood me. She refused to accept it, but I get kind, which helps diplomacy and stewardship, so that's good. Nice, your son, Hughes, has sent you a gift. His smallest puppy, Frank's pedigree, destined to grow into a great hunting dog. I'll accept this gift. Faithful. Now that we've got a dog named Faithful, that's plus 1 health. Plus 1.5 health. Plus 2.5 health. Hopefully that gets us long enough to have reigned 10 years and we can change these succession laws. Yeah, I still haven't been to Rome trying to study technology. To the masterful Duke Eustace, I am Prince Bishop Simonetto, Marshal of Duke Kuno. Your skill as a marshal in the council of King Hughes too is known far and wide. I implore you to advise me in matters of politics, so that I may serve my liege as admirably as you serve yours. Such a request, I will help you. Why not? I'm kind. To the kindly Duke Eustace, know that I will never forget what you did for me. Please do not hesitate to ask if there's anything I can do for you, and know that I treat you like the dearest of friends. Sincerely, Prince. We become close friends. And he owes me a favor. Kind of an odd... he's way out there. Sons are still trying to get themselves killed. Nothing new there. $1089, 1 year away, and we can do that. The levy situation in Paris is not entirely hopeless, but close enough. I will do my best to revive the situation. Hopefully my liege will get to see some results soon. As long as no one meddles with my plans. Mayor Bohemond of Paris. New Pope. Old one died of cancer. Benedictus the 11th. Pretty stacked. Birth of the Assassins. Word is spreading that a Shia missionary, Hassan Isabah, has founded a religious order known as the Hashashin. Hashashin, somewhere in western Persia. Using trickery and guile, this mysterious cult of trained killers has seized control of the mountainous fortress Elamut and converted it into their headquarters. Already a string of violent murders can be traced back to Hassan's devoted and fearless disciples. These hashish smokers were harmless. Grand Headmaster Hassan of the Fedayeen. Yeah. Dang. Interesting, well. With that new and emergent threat of, the Crescent versus the Cross, I think we'll leave it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.